So what was supposed to be a 10-minute break turned into a fucking hour and a half break. Why? Because I was editing the video. Why was I editing the video? It was 36 minutes long. Holy fuck! We're only at the halfway mark, guys. Chapter 2, halfway mark, 36 minutes. What the fuck? What the fuck? Gay cat. Shorten it up a little bit. That's what was wrong with my fucking voice. Is reading all this shit. I was talking for 36 minutes straight. Holy crap. And so let's just start over. I need to sleep. Sleeping here was probably a horrible idea if I woke up at all. It could be in the hooves of slavers, raiders, or possibly worse. There ain't nothing worse than raiders, baby. Nothing worse than them. I'll talk about them at the end of this. But going back outside, finding someplace better, it just wasn't on the table. I was in no shape to test my wits against a sniper pony again. Carousel Boutique was quite similar in condition to the building up at Sweet Apple Acres. Only the looting was more destructive. The walls had been painted with crude images of violence and cruder swear words. A pile of torn up cloth rotted in the corner, smelling foul, like ponies had urinated on it repeatedly. There were 2 beds, one of which was stained deeply with blood, and possibly more vile things. The other was smaller, a foal's bed, nothing but a mattress on a crushed frame. In my state, it felt it would do wonderfully. Carousel Boutique offered 2 more treasures. A locked chest and another terminal, identical to the one at Sweet Apple Acres. This one too was still functional. Again, to my surprise, it was locked. Slipping out my access tool, I went to work. These terminals were crafted by some of the same ponies who made the pit bucks, and the encryptions and locks were similar enough that my tools allowed me to part way through the security. What remained was a puzzle, finding the passwords within strands of code that my access tool laid bare. In my fried mental state, it was probably a small miracle that I was able to sparse the code and find the password. Or possibly not. The password was Apple. I laughed aloud, catching myself when I heard the volume of my own voice in the stillness of the decrepit boutique, as I realized that, beyond all realistic chance, this was the computer that the message had been sent to. With an unwarranted feeling of accomplishment, I downloaded and let my pitbuck do the rest. I thought that finding the code to the first computer would take a lot longer than this. I thought it was like going to be a multi-chapter thing we won't find till later. Like, oh yeah, remember that, guys? No, it's right here. AIDS had damaged the recording, but there was enough audibility for me to recognize that same female voice. Kinda sweet, with an odd accent, that had many hours before revealed to me the code that led me out of my old life and into this new and horrible one. Special instructions for Stable 2. That's my family down there. Until the poison's gone from up here, that door doesn't open for any pony. The voice faded in and out of static. Oh my god, it wasn't Sweetie Belle giving the code, it was Apple Bloom. I know you hate this, Sweetie Belle, but you're an overmare now. The overmare is the overmare of the most important stable in all of Equetria. I need you to do this for me, to keep them safe. Best friends forever, remember? The sound file died with a whimper. I had been right. There was really no value in a 2-century-old message. I left the chest for the morning, curled up, and went, fuck, I forgot! I forgot that the comments count as part of the thing. The scroll wheel you see on the side here, over here, I forgot. So while I was sitting here horrified that we were going to be in another fucking 36-minute talk down, I feel silly. I feel fucking stupid. I left the chest for the morning, curled up, and went to sleep. Footnote: level up. New perk: horse sense. You are a swift learner. You gain an additional 10% whenever experience points are earned. Gotta maximize that shit. Alright. Raiders. Fuck it, I'll use the rest of the time for this video talking about Raiders. You ever watch Firefly? You know the Reavers? I think the Reavers were partly inspired by the Raiders from Fallout. They are rapists, murderers, thieves, cannibals. They will wear your skin. They will make effigies out of your corpses. They mark their territory with skulls and mangled body parts hanging from hooks. They are horrible monsters and must be destroyed wherever found. Fucking monsters. They're worse than slavers. Slavers will enslave you and maybe rape you, but they won't damage you. Like, okay, rape, damaging, yeah, okay, that's bad, and you'll beat you, sure, but they won't kill you and they won't maim you. A maimed slave is a slave that goes for less, and a slave that can't work isn't worth anything. So raiders are actually worse. And slavers aren't cannibals. Slavers won't skin you alive and wear you. They won't make effigies out of your corpse, or worse, your still living body as you scream, as you hang from hooks and chains. Raiders are fucking monsters. And Ponyville has been defaced by them. Now I read this and it kind of makes me want a spin-off, like a alternate universe telling. Like, I want K-Cat. I know this is basically the good karma run through. I know Little Pip's the good guy, but what I want is for K-Cat to do a alternate universe with negative karma, bad karma Little Pip, evil Little Pip. How would that turn out? How would that change the world? How does evil karma Little Pip change everything? I really want to know, because it sounds fucking awesome. Anyways, that's, I guess, the ending and a little info about slavers. Oh, 7 minutes, that's not bad. Okay, well, see y'all next time. I feel stupid.